Brody!
That's fine. Just covering is God's natural.
How's it going?
Hi, I'm Jade,
And I'm Dani.
and we are
BaSex.
So we got a kind of a follow-up video to one we did a while ago. We are talking about Edge from Sportsheet, and in particular today, they have some really new kind of whips, floggers, and stuff for their impact play.
And they're really beautiful.
Yeah,
Which
like
we will show you.
this
obviously.
entire line is just like really the entirety of the Edge line is awesome. So two products to talk about real quick, just because these are some older products that we've carried for a little bit longer, and then we'll get into their new really flashy stuff. So the first one, for anybody who wants a decent little flogger, this guy is a very light kind of sensation. The tassels on it are very thin, so it has kind of that sharpness to it. It works really good for like a flogger massage. Otherwise, it is like a PVC fabric to it, so it's not like any leather or anything like that. But it is still a really beautiful piece.
It's got the cute little accessories of the studs on the handle.
Yeah, the little spikes. They are
They're
nickel free too, but yeah, they're just kind of a cute
Anyone
little...
with allergies. Alright, so the next piece is their riding crop. It is a thinner riding crop, and it's really sturdy, so you don't have to worry about breaking it like on your first use.
That was weak.
Or on your second use. I'm not gonna best friend the bedroom.
They're here for the carnage. They want blood.
Alright,
Blood for the...
alright,
There.
go.
Ah.
Anyway, that's their riding crop. Super solid, nice and thin.
Also, like, something I just like saying on this thing too, this is one of the first ones that they started doing this new thing. Yeah, well, I shouldn't say new. There's plenty of other companies that do it. I just really enjoy when they do it. It's actually a little bit of fiberglass running through there, so it gives it a really good kind of solid thud. But it's also a really kind of soft material on the top part, kind of almost like a foam padding.
It's nice.
So I mean, it can be a really kind of gentle, like soothing aspect to it. It's pretty soft, like just press on, and then it's got a good kind of thud to it.
Alright, so now we're going to get into their
Fancy
kind of
ones.
newer, prettier ones. The first one that we got was their Dragon Kiss whip. Look at how beautiful this is. So it's got the two pieces. And I think it has the fiberglass handle and the leather whippy part. I
So,
hit myself in the face.
This one is set up as one of like their main like actual like whips targeted in here. For anybody who's never had like a dragon tail or anything like that, like it has quite the bite.
I was gonna say it has a bite. A while ago when we first got it, Jade doesn't have feeling in this arm. That arm. I was wrong. That arm.
She's about to
I don't
smack
know
my
his
arm.
anatomy. And he was like, okay, go for it. And so I was like, woohoo! And then I think this part seemed to like wrap around.
Yeah.
And it left a little welt. So it can really pack a punch. So go easy.
But like
If you want
acoustically, I for me whips and everything like acoustically, that's like a big draw for me. I love like the sound of a good like kind of like crack to it. Like on this guy, I'm sorry, I'm not. I
I'll
don't
stand
wanna
back.
be,
Well,
like,
I want them to be able to see too.
yeah, like so on this guy, oh.
Why didn't you switch hands?
Because like I can't aim with the left hand. Like I tried to do that and I smacked myself in the face. Like to be honest, I got the camera at kind of a wide thing, so you don't get like it's not. Don't think of it like a bullwhip with that large crack. This is just a really good sharp like slap. Let me walk.
That's it.
We could probably let it welt up a little more. Like
Yeah,
it's just a good little kind of.
And it left the point.
Yeah.
It's really pretty.
Yeah.
It leaves pretty marks.
And they're awesome for just sensory play too, like kind of pulling more blood to the surface area. Like it works really well for its intended purpose.
Let's do this one next.
Okay. Okay.
So
We're
this is
saving my
probably
favorite.
their smallest whip. This one is the
Taz?
Taz. It's T-A-W-S-E.
Taz.
Our pronunciation
Tassie.
is awful.
Tassie?
Tazi?
Taze?
It's the T-whip. It's the T-whip.
Twip.
Twip. And it's got these 4 pieces on it, which are pretty cool. So
It kind of
got the
acts
two
a
thin
little bit
pieces.
like
It's
it
like
kind
a
of
weird
like a
flogger.
slapper almost.
Yeah.
But the actual overlay that they have here, it actually, like, if you kind of condense it, like when it actually hits, it hits a little bit more like this kind of fork pattern here, because it doesn't spread out like a flogger, so it's not dissipating that energy over a larger area. It is very concentrated, and because you have those separate pieces, it's almost a little bit of a recoil going into it because it hits and then has an immediate follow up. Care to?
Yeah, and I don't go very hard.
That's nothing.
Okay.
Let me see.
No,
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah, sure. Oh.
It left scratches.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
They're
it's
so
already got like
beautiful.
a good just
Red
the
band.
goosebumps and everything that goes on with
So
it.
it's got a red band here with goosebumps here, and then it wraps around a lot like this one, and it actually scratched him, which is kind of cool.
As far as intensity goes, when I was playing with these earlier just myself when we got them in, I think that guy was the meanest. It's kind of a toss-up. My favorite out of the line, are we good, the transition?
Yeah, go ahead.
I love this one. I'm gonna...
Yeah.
Because, like, this one's really... it's just really hard to show it off without, like, really getting a good look at it. So this in particular product is called Twisted. So we'll kind of hold it there. And as I bring it up, you kind of notice that it just kind of rotates a little bit. And it's got that, like, just nice little bend in it. And again, that's that fiberglass kind of core. The just genuine leather kind of wrapped around it. So it's firm, solid, and then it kind of comes to this kind of point again. So this one's almost set up a little bit more as a cane with the dragon tail at the tip.
It's a log cutter.
So the setup to them, like, canes in general have the capability of being pretty mean as far as an impact play item goes. This guy's not bad because it does kind of dissipate that a little bit with just its general, like, curve. Like, hitting with that actual cane bit doesn't really do too much just in regards to its design, which, admittedly, the design is just more of a visual appeal, and I mean, it's working. I'm really liking it. As far as the actual impact itself at the tip, it's more of a sharper sensation. Like, so it's sharper than, say, this guy. So when I describe it as sharper, it's a higher initial pain than what would be felt with something like this. But how long the pain is physically there, you might have noticed just because we were talking about my whole nerve damage thing. We use this guy on the one arm just because that one is really intense. I'd probably be just a little bit of a bitch about it. Like, there's not really a better way of putting it. I'd be like, ah. But this guy, it does have that sting of just an initial, like, bam, ah. But then it's like an instant, like, oh, okay, it's all good. As far as anybody who really enjoys impact play, these are all awesome products. I don't think I've personally ever disliked anything out of these guys.
Everything from the Edge line is beautiful.
Like,
beautiful and high quality.
I gotta look up exactly what we talked about. I think we talked about their shackles and cuffs, but like, there's a few other things we can talk about from them, and I would love to do more of the Edge product line. They're so pretty. Like, the biggest thing that it comes down to...
We're easily entertained.
Yeah, like, the biggest thing I have a run-in with, like, with us trying to pick, like, which one of our bondage items, there's so many that I'm just like, oh, this one's really pretty, and it gets kind of... We got a big list of, like, what we gotta go over for that, but if there's... Well, actually, before I do our outro, was there anything else you wanted to say?
Don't let us going over how pretty it is, like, dissuade you from these. I know that sometimes there can be really pretty things, like whips or what have you, that aren't very good. So we're just so excited that it's pretty and really good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted to clarify.
Like if you're looking for an intimidating item, like don't think just because we're describing it as pretty that this is not badass.
Definition of pretty is kind of weird.
It's like a dark saber.
Mm-hmm. Jab, jab. Anyway, okay, so that's pretty much everything that we have from them. I'm sure they're coming out with more stuff because I know that this line has been pretty popular and pretty well received. So we will keep you updated on anything else that comes out from them. Other than that, like, share, subscribe, follow us on Facebook and Twitter because we're on that now. We've been doing we do the tweeting.
We're on that twit face.
Yes, we are. I'm so happy about that. Y'all have a wonderful life.
Thanks for watching, guys.
You stepped on your foot, I'm sorry.
That's cool. Like, you were just hitting me with a whip. I don't think little Danny weight on my foot's gonna do too much worse. Hi, I'm fucking up already. This is Danny, and we are BaSex. Oh, that's one for the vocals.
I don't know why I'm laughing here. That was amazing. Oh, my eyes are watering now.
Didn't break that acrylic, did I?
No.
Where did it go?
No.
Yeah, okay.
My eyes are so watering.
Hi, I'm Jade, karate champion, karate chop master. This is Danny, kicking your face Johnson.